Hi, this is Tavang from TC Productions. Once again, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about the concerns that we have as a company, as a professional photographer personally, on behalf of my partner, who is the videographer, and the rest of the team. We have concerns when we're shooting, especially weddings. We know that people get very, very excited. So the concerns that we have is people get excited and they run around blocking the photographer or the videographer, which makes our work very, very difficult. Sometimes we have to spend a lot of time, running around trying to get rid of the people who are in front of the shots, because as you all know, that before the actual event start, we have to set up the cameras the way that we see that we're going to get the best shots for the day. And then when people get excited and they stand up and they start running around, especially when the groom or the bride is coming, they start blocking the cameras. So that is one of the concerns that we usually have. Almost 90% of the weddings that we do, people, it's okay to get excited. We don't have a problem with that. You are a guest at the wedding, you can get excited, you can dance, you can do whatever you want to do, you can take pictures, but at the same time, this is an issue that needs to be addressed, especially with the guests too. I mean, they're also part of the wedding. When we're shooting a video, it's more like a production. They need to be part of the production. They don't have to have their own separate production at the end of the day. It makes it look a little bit awkward as well, because when somebody starts blocking the video camera or the photographer, it's very disturbing, especially when the bride and the groom are kissing, or when they're putting the rings. It's very disturbing, because you start having to, it's like setting up again, starting all over again, when something that we would have done that already, but then we'll be doing that for the second or third time, just because of that kind of disturbance. And another issue that we usually have is the issue of cell phones and iPads. I mean, it's okay to take pictures. I personally have nothing against that. We know that people these days have cell phones and iPads, all the gadgets. I mean, you're allowed to use them. We don't have a problem with that. They're not in any way competing with us. The reason why I'm addressing this is because it is a very, very, very big concern, because you'll find guests blocking the video camera or the photography camera just like that. It doesn't look pretty nice, especially for us, especially when you get annoyed or start arranging them. Like I said before, it's not a nice thing to do, especially on a wedding day. So this problem is usually, mostly they give like little kids, in the weddings that they allow kids. You'll find kids running around with cell phones taking pictures for the bride and the groom. I mean, at least adults are controllable, but kids are usually not controllable, especially if they got the instructions from their parents. We know that kids, sometimes they have certain people that they listen to, and there's people that they wouldn't listen to, or they'll start crying, and we don't want to make any kids cry, especially in a wedding. So yeah, so the way I feel like the solution to this problem, it might work, it might not work. This is a suggestion from us, so that it can make our work much easier. I mean, we know that I don't want to blow my own trumpet, we take the best photos ever, but I feel like the solution, so that we don't spend most of the time trying to arrange people getting rid of the kids in front of the nice shots, because before you actually take a shot, you know exactly what you want to do. As a photographer, you actually see the shot, or as a videographer, you place your camera where you know that it's the best angle. You know when the bride's coming in, when they're putting the rings, when they're kissing. But when you have those distractions, then it doesn't look pretty good. So the solution to that will be at least to announce, right, before the bride or the groom comes in. It would be wiser that the MC would at least announce that people can take pictures, but they can be seated where they are, or even if they stand, they can still stand in the very same place where they are, not move or give kids their phones so that they run around and they disrupt the production. Because I call it a production because it's actually a production at the end of the day, because you compile the footage, you put it together, and then we produce the video and the pictures for our clients. At the end of the day, it has to look up to the standard that we promised them. So that is the concerns that we have. As I'm talking right now, I think about an hour ago today, we had a client that just came in. He was asking that we remove somebody who was on the shows, who was like running around doing things that he's not supposed to do. It becomes very difficult for us. I mean, it can be done to remove those people, but it takes a lot of time. If we're gonna start focusing on removing the unwanted people from the shots, it will take us a very, very long time to produce the end product. So I feel like that is the biggest issue that we have. So if that issue is addressed properly, we're gonna be happy. The bride and the groom are gonna be happy as well. We're not gonna have those issues of removing. So can you just imagine when you're trying to take, let's say, the reaction photos, and then it's all like that. You're trying to take the picture for the mother of the bride when they're kissing, to see how excited she is when the pastor announced, "I pronounce you husband and wife," and then everyone is like that. You know, it doesn't look pretty nice. So if those issues are addressed, it will be a very big help to us. It will also be a very, very big help to you, because you will be able to see the reaction photos. Because what we do is that we capture the bride and the groom, and then we do capture the reaction from the guests. So I hope that makes sense, and that is going to be very much helpful for us and for you guys. So if you've got any comments, any suggestions, especially on this issue, you can just leave the comments right below here, and then we'll always respond. You can say whatever you want to say. We always appreciate every comment and suggestions, complaints, and even compliments from you guys. We love you so much. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to follow us on Facebook, like our page TC Productions ZA, on Instagram and on Twitter. Thank you very much, and have a nice day. Peace out.